I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men, and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations.
Lady from Winnetka has stated that she saw during the marches which she participated in people who were full of fear and hatred. Mr. Lucas has said that the American Negro is either going to be free or he's going to be dead.
Now, you get this straight. You can kill all the black folks you want to, baby, but you will not kill the freedom of black folks. It's coming. We're going to get it. We fought in every one of your damn lousy wars, baby, and you give us nothing. Now, the war is going to be here because we're going to be free. Now, you kill all you want to, but we kill too.
I don't agree with the moderator nor Reverend Robinson that we want some kind of agreement. We want agreement by which we can live or die. You choose. If you won't listen to me when I make an appeal for the Negroes because you have no concern for the Negroes, listen to me when I make an appeal for America. You claim you love America. Well, we love America. But you are driving us back and you are making a Samson out of us, and we are going to pull down the pillars. Should you try to pretend that I'm crazy because I want America to be saved? And then you think we have no right to ask for something? Is it too much to ask you to grant us human dignity? Should we be put down and shot to death for this request? If so, you can aim your guns. What the hell do you think we care about dying if you're going to deny us the right to live? What the hell do you think we care about dying if you're going to deny us the right to live?
Greetings from the east to north to south, and this wicked ass west. The topic, the need for a White History Month. The questions, why you think white people deny their history or simply don't know their history. Let's get into it. I am your host. I am the one. One, two.
One, two, 1, 2. Okay. Here's a question for you. Either white people don't know their history or they deny their history. One of the things that really is mind-boggling to me is the denial of white people and their history. It simply amazes me how they can call me racist. They can call me racist easily because I make a statement about Mr. Robert Brooks having his life taken in the prison system. And if I make a statement, the first thing that'll come out their mouth is, you're racist. I don't know, do these people know their history or simply deny their history? They have given us their history. Imagine if we can give them white history. If you think about it, when you go to any public schools or any university. They're giving you history from their own personal perspective. Imagine if we can give them white history from our perspective. And I can just imagine the look on their face, because they're very comfortable with giving us their perception of history. Matter of fact, they'll teach us to hate Malcolm X, hate Marcus Garvey, hate any black revolutionary person, whether male or female. Matter of fact, they will exclude them out the history books, but they will teach us their history. They will teach us the Holocaust. Mind you, now, there were millions of people that died in that era. It was much more than what they tell us about 6 million being killed. Much, much more. Especially the Russians. They lost so many people. But somehow they don't tell us that part. Our own personal Holocaust, the black man and the black woman's Holocaust, they don't even mention it. They don't mention it because to them it's not important. And after a while, it's tiresome, because our history is tied to the Most High God and the power that we have that we don't know about because they told us. Matter of fact, they taught us. They taught us we could not learn. These people taught us we cannot learn. And guess what? We learned it. We learned that we cannot learn. We buy every single deception that they give us, and we take it as law. Well, you know what? Everybody's waking up now. It's no more. I don't believe a damn thing they say about anything. One thing I know for a fact is they simply don't tell the truth. You know, they simply don't tell the truth about anything. So therefore, there's no need to even listen. I want to run through these videos, these clips. These clips were taken, they were videoed 60, maybe 65 years ago, between 60 and 65 years ago. And you will see that nothing really changed. In all that time, nothing changed. So here's the first clip. Take a look.
You know, this revolution is filled with so many ironies, really. First you tell us that it is manly to keep your word. All right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all that the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well then, show us that we're free. You told us that there is justice, equality for all in this country. Well then, stick to your word and let us see the justice and equality for all. Or else admit to us that you're not a man, you're a worm, you're afraid of us, you're afraid to give us equal stand. You're afraid that if you give us equal ground, that we will match you and we will override you. And if that's what you're afraid of us, then tell us that just what you're afraid of. But don't keep hiding it from us and holding this up to us, and every time we ask you for something, you give us a little bit of something, and it's all tokenism. We don't want tokenism. And there are most black men in this world that don't want charity. And yet still every time we ask you for something, you give us a little piece, a little piece. You're playing games with us. We're not children. We're big men. I've seen my father have to put up with all kinds of stuff. He was a big man. He raised a family. He went down south, and he had to go around to the back door with his wife. We're not asking for anything. We're not asking for any favors. All we want is what's ours. Now, there are many black veterans who are coming back, and they're mad. They're angry. Do you think that they're going to sit down through this? Our fathers didn't have the knowledge that we had. They sat through it. But there are other black youth that are not going to sit through it. We know about Che. We know about Fanon. We've read the books of our revolution. We've listened to Mao and his quotations. We know where we stand. We're not going to sit for it. We're asking, and if we ask and we don't get, we're prepared to stand up and take it. If I ask a man, I tell a man I am hungry. I tell him I am cold. And I ask him to do something about my condition. And this man holds a loaf of bread right in front of me so I can see it, and I keep asking him, I'm begging him to please give me a slice of the loaf of bread. I am hungry. Then it is known by every psychologist that the next step in the progression is I am going to knock him upside the head and take the bread from him. I'm not going to starve to death.
You know, and that's common sense. Common sense says if you're going to starve to death, go out fighting, you know, take it. But then now they come back with laws. They say, well, you know, guess what? You have just committed a crime. With this guy, with this man, what man? What man are you talking about, man? This man. With this man, you can't win. You can't win. He'll stack the deck against you. And then he'll point his finger at you saying, okay, you broke the law. But yet he never breaks the law ever. It's almost after the emancipation. Okay, supposedly the slaves were freed. Okay, I got no place to go. I have no jobs because you have all the jobs. Okay, well, you have just broke the law. You can't just stand outside and do nothing. Well, you're not going to hire me. Your people will not hire me. Well, no. You're breaking the law. Go back to the plantation. This man is the devil. It's no getting around it. I don't care which way you want to look at it. And if ever was a people that need to know their history, it's these people right here. Because somehow they seem to think that I'm okay, everything's okay, nothing to see here. Unbelievable. He thinks he's a righteous man. You know, what's the word they use? American exceptionalism. However you pronounce it. You know, they are the ones that's the great people. They help everybody all around the world. No, you steal from everybody all around the world. You take from people all around the world. This is what you do. If any of you guys are familiar with Burkina Faso and Abraham Traoré, I may have messed his name up, but the brother over there in Burkina Faso is standing up for his country. And that revolutionary spirit is beginning to go through the whole continent of Africa. Because enough is enough. This man right here decide he don't want to know his history. He don't want to know it. One thing he will tell you is you're no good, you're beneath me. You're not nowhere near me. I heard one of the French, I think it was the French president, his name escapes me, but, you know, he said the African people should be grateful to him in France. I guess he'll tell the same thing to the people of Haiti. This man is, these people are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's go to the next clip.
So you go ahead and vote. So what? So you vote for a senator. And the senator's constituency is either lobbyists who represent big business or lobbyists who represent himself. So what? So you can vote.
There's been a lot of talk and a lot of shuffling of papers. But in terms of the plight of the black man in this country, there's been no perceptible change. Primarily because the white man has no reason to. He enjoys the highest standard of living. His government enjoys dominance in world affairs. Why should he turn to me now and say, I want to share part of my good fortune with you? He has no reason to.
I think the black people don't own the land where they live. White people own that land. We've never been taught property values. You see, we've never been taught property values. I don't own Harlem, for example. Black people don't own Harlem. So who gives a damn whether Harlem burned down or not? How you gonna tell me to love this property that exploits me every day when the average black man in Harlem works the first Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for a landlord? And on Thursday, he's working for Con Edison. And on Friday, he works for himself. And he's got the day off on Saturday, and he buys him a drink of liquor, and the minute he gets drunk, then a white policeman arrests him, takes him in a white court, and takes his money for 2 other weeks, and he goes in debts for the rest. And he goes to a white landlord, goes to a white pawn shop, or else he goes to another white loan shark to keep living on credit to pay off the white man, and he's paying taxes and profits and vacation pay for white people. So the average black man ain't got nothing to lose by anything that he does. And this is what the white man better understand. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Simple as ABC, or as 1, 2, 3, any way you go. There's no need of asking me why these black people burning down these buildings out here. Hell, they got a positive answer, and people are not as dumb as people would think. With all the brilliant white psychiatrists and psychologists, you've been able to find a damn path to the moon, but you ain't been able to find one goddamn path 1 mile up the street. Maybe you better take time with all this unique ability to find all these scientific discoveries that you've got to learn how to find your way into men's hearts and the men's mind.
Let me put it to you this way. We are proud of being black and of our black heritage, but white America does not accept the concept that this is a multiracial society. It has never accepted the fact that there are black people, brown people, yellow people here alongside them. They've always looked upon America as being white, and hence all of its propaganda is directed at us to convince us that somehow or the other we must become white before they will accept us.
This is the reason why there's a need for a White History Month, because of all the atrocities that these people has committed up until now. There's a need for white people to understand their history. At least from the year 1453 to now. That's during the time of Alexander the Greek up until now. The Bible made it clear that evils were multiplied upon the earth. In other words, evils became greater when this man came to power. And he have not stopped up until right now. And as you know, from maybe 65 years when this video was shot up until now, for black life, nothing have changed. First thing you'll say is, well, there has been improvements made. Okay, yes, I can agree with that. But major changes for the bulk of the race, the majority of the race, it's the same old, same old. Thank you for watching. I am your host. I am the one.